GM is building electric Chevrolet Silverado truck with 400 miles of range. GM surprised everyone by announcing that the company will build a new electric Chevrolet Silverado pickup truck. Both the Silverado and the new GMC Hummer EV SUV will be built at Factory Zero. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TalkNews.com. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily electric vehicle breaking news and ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. And also, please like this video and share it in social media if you found it informative. Mary Conway, our GM reporter at TalkNews.com, explains, saying GM General Motors is continuing its push into the electric vehicle market by announcing that it would build an all-electric Chevrolet Silverado pickup truck, electric Chevrolet Silverado. GM President Mark Reuss made the announcement this morning as the automaker updated the media on the conversion of the Detroit Hamtramck plant into the all-electric Factory Zero. Chevrolet released a tease of the new logo for the electric Chevrolet Silverado, but no photos of the pickup that is expected to get 400 miles on a full charge. Now, that will really compete with Tesla Cybertruck, in my opinion. Here's a quote: "The vehicles coming from Factory Zero will change the world and how the world views electric vehicles," said Reuss. The GMC Hummer EV SUV joins its stablemate in the realm of true super trucks, and Chevrolet will take everything Chevy's loyal truck buyers love about Silverado and more and put it into an electric pickup that will delight retail and commercial customers alike. Now, here are some details on the electric Silverado truck. Reuss did not give a timetable for the new Silverado, but said this Silverado is designed from the ground up to be an all-electric, full-sized pickup truck. Like the GMC Hummer electric vehicle and GMC Hummer EV SUV, the Silverado will be built on GM's new Ultim battery platform. Reuss says he is especially excited about the truck and its use in the fleet and commercial markets. GM is spending $2.2 billion to renovate and upgrade the plant now known as Factory Zero. Reuss pointed out that he used to work at the facility, and Chairman and CEO Mary Barra was the plant manager years ago. The plant, which sits partly in Detroit and Hamtramck, now measures over 4.5 million square feet. The plant used to build Cadillacs and was the first facility to build GM's halo electric vehicle, the Chevrolet Volt. Now, speaking of Cadillacs, look at my previous report about Cadillac Lyric. A new pre-production prototype has been released, but it's in camouflage. So the plan to build electric Silverado trucks in Detroit is not expected to affect the production of the gas-powered Chevrolet Silverado 1500s at the Fort Wayne assembly plant. The current Chevy Silverado and its cousin, the GMC Sierra, are huge vehicles for GM. The trucks and their heavy-duty versions are major profit centers for the automaker. It is interesting that GM is stressing that this will be an all-new version of the Silverado and not just one that is upfitted with an electric powertrain. Reuss did not mention if there will be a GMC Sierra version, I guess GMC Sierra electric truck version. Now, GM's electric future. So far, GM has confirmed that the GMC Hummer EV, the GMC Hummer EV SUV, the Cruise Origin, and now the Chevrolet Silverado EV will all be built in Factory Zero. Mark Reuss reaffirmed GM's commitment to deliver more than 30 different electric vehicles worldwide by 2025. The goal is to sell over 1 million electric vehicles globally by the end of 2025. You know that Tesla alone in this year aims to reach 1 million electric vehicles in 2021. Just this past weekend, GMC unveiled its all-new 2024 for GMC Hummer EV SUV. The 830 horsepower electric vehicle SUV will go into production in 2023, in 2 years. The launch edition one of the SUV version reportedly sold out in just 10 minutes, despite the cost of at least $105,595. Mary Conway from Torque News says Factory Zero should start production of the 2022 GMC Hummer EV super truck later this year. Now, Jimmy Dismore from TorqueNews.com, who regularly covers Ford, says electric Chevy Silverado and EV Hummer could challenge EV Ford F-150, Mustang Mach-E, and even Ford Bronco. He says, as General Motors takes aim at Ford with announcement of all-electric Silverado, much publicized Hummer EV could rival Mustang Mach-E and soon to be released Ford Broncos. I think this is a very interesting angle, friends. What do you think about how much the Silverado electric vehicle, Silverado electric truck, can challenge Ford F-150, Mustang Mach-E, and even Ford Bronco, because Silverado is a popular truck for the Chevrolet. So, Chevrolet's electric Silverado is surely good news. Like the Mach-E sales are coming from Tesla and Bronco Sports is coming from Jeep, but stealing market share from a rival is important. I don't like to use the word stealing, but taking, achieving maybe market share from rival is important for a company to survive. And historically, Ford has never had a bigger rival than General Motors. Their tit-for-tat moves have been legendary, spanning back to the early part of the 20th century and rivaling through the muscle car era with Ford versus Camaro. As Jimmy reported, Camaro sales are sagging, and this likely will mean the end of the Camaro in a couple of years. You can find that report at torquenews.com. Now, what does all this mean, friends? Well, General Motors has been aggressive on its electrification plans lately. One could say almost too ambitious, and certainly you have seen GM's aggressive ad campaign for the all-new EV GMC Hummer with the all-too-cool crop crawl future. GM announced 2 more electric vehicles that are surely aimed at Ford Motor Company. GM revealed a second electric vehicle, Hummer, would be coming to market, and it looks a lot like the soon-to-be-released Ford Bronco. While Ford has not announced an electric version of the 2-door or 4-door Bronco, they have more than 100,000 reservations for the iconic off-road vehicle. So this new electric vehicle, Hummer, seems to have both the Bronco Sport, and even the Mustang Mach-E in its sights. Likewise, just today, GM announced its first ever electrified Chevy Silverado. Like I said, this is clearly aimed directly at Ford, which has already advanced an electric vehicle version of the Ford F-150 truck. The fact Ford says the EV F-150 will be released in 2022 as a 2023 model. Now let's take a closer comparison of these 2 electric vehicles from GM Chevy to see how they might impact Ford's production line with our friend Jimmy Dismore from TorqueNews.com. Now, EV Chevy Silverado versus EV Ford F-150. Little is known or confirmed on either of these big pickup trucks. We know Ford is the first out for their EV F-150, which is slated to start production in 2022, released late in 2022 for a 2023 model year. No production date or release date has been provided by GM, as the EV Silverado was just announced today. However, unlike Ford, who has not released the range of the electric EV version of its F-150 truck, GM says the EV Silverado will have a range of 400 miles on a full charge. That is less than the Tesla Cybertruck, but comparable, but more than the Mustang Mach-E, and would be an impressive number. Of course, we don't know how towing or payload will diminish range on either of these trucks, and that will be the big prove-it point for both companies' marketers to overcome. Ford did release a video of the EV F-150 towing 1 million pounds in a staged event. Both that Atlis showed they were going to be serious about the ability of the electric vehicle F-150, and I'm sure Chevy will follow with similar stunts and campaigns. Now, EV Hummer truck and SUV. GM announced during the Super Bowl that the Hummer would be back as a truck, but just recently revealed the luxury brand would also get an off-road SUV version with two different EV Hummers. GM is serious about rivaling Tesla, Rivian, and of course Ford. In early information, the EV Hummer truck allegedly has 1000 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of 3 seconds. None of this is surprising as EVs are torquey and fast. The electric vehicle F-150 EV will likely rival those numbers as well. Now, where the rubber meets the road will be in the payload and towing. Can electric vehicle Hummer truck output the Cybertruck or the EV F-150? We don't have those official numbers yet, but you can assume the towing will be north of 9 to 10,000 pounds, and it needs to be. Ford hasn't released those numbers for the EV 150, but Tesla has said the Cybertruck will have towing capacity of 14,000 pounds. Now, Jimmy says, I'm a firm believer that competition is good. It spurs on innovation and also can drive down prices. Competition in regard to Chevy Silverado electric pickup truck. So General Motors engaging hard into the market to rival Tesla and Ford with Silverado EV can only be a good thing. Ford relaunched its iconic Bronco brand, and now GM has relaunched the Hummer nameplate. I have no doubt both will be popular in their own right. Now with Chevy launching the EV Silverado, that will only push Ford and Tesla further in the electrified pickup world to make something faster, more capable for less money. That will be a win for the consumer. Now now it's your chance to weigh in. Let me see your comments, friends. What do you think about Chevy Silverado and its competition aimed at Ford F-150 EVs, Cybertruck, and so on? This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel for daily electric vehicle breaking news, and like this video and share it in social media, please. If you found it informative, that will help me tremendously. Have a great day. Peace be with all of you, and God bless you, friends. See you soon.